Hey, good afternoon, More Medic One. Today I'm working on a little John Deere rider at one of my newer facilities. The machine only has 17 hours on it. He called me because it wouldn't start. Of course, the battery was graveyard dead. But we've got other issues. When you choke it in the throttle on fast, it won't start. So what we're going to do is, I know what's wrong with it. The little pintle for the fuel shutoff solenoid on the carburetor is probably stuck. So I am going to take the air filter off, and I'm going to put me a breath of brake cleaner right in the intake to help get this thing started. Normally after the engine starts, the vibration of the engine, and after it gets hot and lets some of the fresher fuel run through there, it'll be good to go. I went ahead and just checked down in here and made sure it had gas in it. The fuel color is clear and not yellow, so that's a good sign. Let's go ahead and take the air filter out. It's just held in by one thumb screw here. Now I'm going to give this thing a pretty good dousing of brake clean right in the intake. And don't choke it. Let's just spin it over and see if it'll start. Goes dead. Try it again. This time I'm going to put my hand over the intake to try to draw the fuel through. This one's not going to do it. This will have to have some carburetor work. Go ahead and remove the hood and undo the light harness right here. The hood just cams back, and it's got a slot right there, and it comes right off without any tools or taking any bolts off. For the next step, you're going to have a thin 1/2-inch wrench. I apologize for the jet noise. I'm right over here by Dallas Love Field Airport. Go ahead and remove the electrical connector to the solenoid here and get your wrench, and we're going to loosen off the solenoid. And I can already smell bad gas. It's gonna drip a little fuel, but that's okay. If you're at a spot like on grass or something that you need to catch this fuel, but I'm on concrete, so it will evaporate with no problem. Go ahead and get the solenoid unscrewed off the bottom of the carburetor. Next thing you want to do is just turn the key in the run position, and you should see this pintle, where am I at, right here, going in and out when you hit the key. As you can tell, it is not. So let's clean this with some brake cleaner. Give it a good dousing. Just the way it should be. So just keep working that brake clean down in there. Until it works 100% free like that right there. Now, when you turn the key on, you should hear an audible click. So let's get it put back together and see if she'll start. Okay, so just to recap what we've done. First we tried just to give it a breath of starting fluid or brake clean, just to see if it will crack loose anything inside the carburetor. That didn't work. So we took the fuel shutoff solenoid, or also known as an anti-afterfire solenoid, took it off and cleaned it, put it back on. So let's just see if it'll bust off and run. Keep in mind, we're going to have to fill the bowl of the carburetor back up with a fuel pump. Give us some gas. I'm going to choke it. We're getting adequate fuel through the carburetor. As indicated by the black smoke. Let's just verify everything's working. Got good throttle. Let's pop the clutch on. Go. If you have any questions about John Deere riders, fuel systems, carburetors, fuel shut-off solenoids, let me know. Or Medic 1. Y'all have a great day.